I'm coming at you with a massive attack. I'll leave you flat on your back. Smack you with my mighty tackle. Bones will pop, snap, and crackle. This is a blitzkrieg, son. Sit down, I already won. Punishment has to begun. Just let me reload my gun of ones. It's time to get off my pitch. Here I can help you with this. My shadow friend got a shiv, and he likes when you resist. Time to be quiet, don't snitch. I love the thrill of the risk. All day I spin like a disc. You know it deep in your soul. It's in your blood to roll. Bet every dollar you own. It's in your blood to roll. Man, this boy's out of control. It's in your blood to roll. You got some dice to roll. It's in your blood to roll. You know it deep in your soul. It's in your blood to roll. Bet every dollar you own. It's in your blood to roll. Man, this boy's out of control. It's in your blood to roll. You got some dice to roll. It's in your blood 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 to roll.
Rebbl playoff hype. Oh my god. I'm all like Saturday morning, a little bit groggy, just showing up, and you put the song on, you're like, yeah, playoffs, 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 let's do it. Morning Ali Rider, morning Freezing Star, morning Basic, morning Practical Snow. I love it too. I'm going to do this for like every single one of these playoff games, which this might be the last one of, but always have to give a shout out to Sir Pickles, who made that song. Is awesome, and also streams Multiple and XCOM sometimes. Made the song specifically for Rebbl many seasons ago. But welcome in everyone. I am nervous. It's the Rebbl Playoffs R16, which starts to feel like we're getting towards the real business end of it, doesn't it? We started off, I think, with 180 coaches in Rebbl this season. It's not quite the Blood Bowl 2 heyday when it was almost 800 in some seasons. Maybe it was even over 800 in some seasons. But I think Rebel's growing again. I hear lots of people talking about signing up for next season. So I think this is the first Blood Bowl 3 season. I think they're gonna get bigger again, Rebbl, which is exciting. And it's exciting to be in the top 10%, right? We're in the last 16. There were 180 to begin with, so we've done pretty well already, but we would like to go all the way if we can. So let's dive on in and have a look. We've had an influx of new people in the Rookie Discord. I have been trying to send people to the Rookie Discord. I am advertising it whenever I get the chance. The Rookie Discord, Rebbl Rookie League, if anyone's watching this later or indeed now and is new to Blood Bowl, awesome place to learn the game, play against other people who are also new to the game, so you get nice competitive games against people who are on the same level as you. If you're in chat right now, if you're listening to this and want to learn more, !rookie will give you some more information. But let's talk about this playoff game. So these are my Misspelled T's return. A return of a team that once upon a time in Blood Bowl 2, I took the original Misspelled T's all the way to a Rebbl final. Would love to repeat that with this team, but we're still a way off yet. We've got, I think, a pretty good team for 10 games old. That's all we've had so far. It was a 9-game season. And then we've had one playoff game so far. We got a bye for the first round because we won our division. We've got a tree. The tree in 10 games has not done a single casualty. Impressive work, honestly, by the tree to not murder anything in 10 games. But we've got a lot of SPP on these 2 War Dancers. El G'day, Mighty Bow Tackle, Lady G'day, Frenzy and Juggernaut. I had this in my mind before the season even started. Like, if I can get to playoffs, I want to come in with my 2 favourite War Dancers. Is this the absolute best thing you can do with your War Dancers? That's a debate for another day, but I love having this combination of Mighty Bow Tackle on one and Frenzy Juggernaut on the other. It's a really punchy combo in terms of giving you different options on how you pressure an opponent. We've got a movement 9 catcher with sidestep who obviously is helpful for the one turn, but it's just helpful in general because having movement 9 is pretty good. We've got a catcher with block, we've got a baby catcher, and we've got a thrower, and then we've got enough alignment to get to 13. We've got 3 rerolls and an apothecary. I almost thought about adding a 4th reroll for this because in playoffs you've got overtime potentially, and in that what that means is in the second half, when you are out of rerolls in the second half, you're out of rerolls for overtime because you don't get any refreshed rerolls for overtime. So I have thought about adding the 4th reroll, but I'm already so much bigger in team value than my opponent. I just don't want to give them even more inducements. So we're sitting on this 13 players with the apothecary, which sounds like a lot. It's funny, my opponent, when we were messaging earlier this week, said it's a pretty good looking elf team or something similar. And I was like, I feel like it's a pretty good 3 elves. It's 3 good elves and then it's some guys, but that can be a pretty good elf team, right? Like you've got the playmakers and then you've got the rest. Because the thing is, when I say that we've just got some guys, the thing is that every elf has still got stats. I mean, they can do stuff, right? Like movement 7, agility 2+. They can die easily, but if they're on the pitch, they can do a lot for you. So that's our team going into this last 16 game. Let's go have a look at our opponent. Is it the best thing to do with all dancers if it's how you enjoy playing them? Exactly. That's how I tend to think about it. Play the way you want to play the way that you feel comfortable and that you're going to enjoy the game. This is our opponent. They've got an undead team. Oh, actually, quickly, before I do that, let's give the full intro experience, we should say. So my team going into this game, we are 10 games, 8 wins, 1 draw and 1 defeat. We lost our last game of the regular season. And let's have a look at Masterful's team. So we finished top of our division. They also finished top of their division. They come in with undead. They've got a block guard mummy, which very, very nice thing to have. Block mummies are a nightmare to deal with. They've got a guard mummy. They've got a mighty blow white. We don't like the amount of mighty blow here already. 3 mighty blow to go against elves. Scary. They had a white die in the last game, so this is a brand new white here. They've got a tackle, sidestep, ghoul. They've got a sure hands, block and tackle ghoul. This one's just been given tackle, so definitely Masterful picking some skills to give us a hard time. They've got a rest ghoul. Really nice set of ghouls. Again, I think for 10 games, it's a really nice looking team. Obviously, they'd love to have that second white leveled up, but that did die. If I'm looking for any consolation here, they haven't got a dirty player. I'm definitely happy there's no dirty player because you often do see that on the zombies or skeletons if people like skeletons. Masterful, even better record than me, 8 wins, 2 draws, no losses, has had a very strong season. So it's the last 16 of playoffs. Of course, it's going to be a super tough game. And it looks like they've probably already sent the invite. Yeah, they're ready to play. So let's accept that and get on in there. Yeah, it's an interesting question, Practical Snow. I mean, I think Mighty Blow is already pretty useful against my team. I haven't actually got that much dodge. I've got the 2 war dancers and I've got the 3 catchers, but the catchers are all strength 2 and only one of them has block. So like the tackle is, you still want it, but it's less essential than it might be, and the Mighty Blow will be able to do work. So I think they would like more white development. I think for sure when you look at that team, that's the thing which you would think they'd probably want more of. But they're not too shabby. I'm going to say, oh, I'm going to type to my opponent quickly because I think they messaged me. Thanks, Paige. I'm going to give one more comment now before we get going, which is that in playoff games, in fact, I should put this on here. Can I pin that? No backseating, please. I will have to kick you out if you are trying to backseat this game. It's absolutely not allowed in Rebbl games anyway, and certainly not in playoff games. I'm probably not going to be checking chat as much as usual anyway, and I'm probably going to be chatting a little bit less about strategy than I normally do, because my opponent shouldn't be in chat anyway, but in case they are, I tend to be a bit more cautious with playoff games, just about saying my intentions.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me?
I also have
Playoffs?
a brand
I
new
just hope we can
sound
win a
effect,
game.
which could end up being relevant. Boing, boing, boing. That's from when my player was frogged the other day. We've done the boing sound effect. So, all right. So I've just looked at the teams, so I probably don't need to show you them again. But yep, that's me, and that is the undead. We're going to be giving up 230,000 inducements, which gives them a few different options. We'll see which way they go. I don't know why Foghorn didn't work. Did someone do Foghorn already? I didn't notice someone doing Foghorn already. They've gone with the wizard. Okay. So the main two options I thought for them were either wizard or Ivan, the star player. Ivan's pretty good. He's strength of 4. He's juggernaut. I think he's got tackle as well. And it gives you a third white. So I definitely think that Ivan was an option, but the wizard's always a pain to play around. Obviously, also the other thing on the table for them was a bribe, which they haven't taken, but they haven't got a dirty player, so I did wonder if the bribe might not be the way. Gone for the kick, which is definitely awkward. I would have preferred to kick first, especially playing into the wizard, because now what they're going to try to do with that wizard is force me to score earlier than I want to, which is never fun. Playing into the wizard, never fun. So Boyne could be relevant, which needs to be louder. I can't fix that right now. I'll try to fix it after the game. Ivan's an incredible value. Ivan's like one of those players where you don't even understand what they were thinking when they priced them, because Ivan is 190,000 for what is basically a strength 4 white with tackle and juggernaut. And like, add those up if you had a normal white. Like a starting white is 90,000. Add on strength is 80,000. So you're already, if you were trying to build that play yourself, just adding on strength makes it 170,000. Then add on 2 more skills. You're already at a higher cost than the star player. The star player also gets, not in Blood Bowl 3 yet, but on tabletop gets a special skill on top of that. It's kind of crazy that they priced him where they did. I don't know what they were thinking on that. Okay, so normally in this matchup, I would probably look to carry the ball on my movement 9. Don't want to do that because there's a wizard around, and the zap wizard power, for those of you unfamiliar, it uses the strength of the player, so it makes it means that they've got a it means they've got a 2+ is all they need to break armor on a catcher, or sorry, I'm talking rubbish because I'm thinking about my positioning here. It means that if they went for maybe I'll do this actually. Maybe we do this. Let me finish my positioning, then I'll talk, because apparently I can't do both things at the same time. Zap skill tries to turn your player into a frog, and if you roll you just have to match the strength of the player you're zapping. So if you are doing it on a catcher, it's 2+. If you're doing it on another player, it's 3+. So normally I would carry on my catcher, but because of zap, I'm not going to want to carry my catcher. So I'm going to probably carry on a thrower and have the catcher nearby. Is going to be plan number 1 for this drive, I think. Quick snap. Okay, so let's start the game with a misclick. All right, Tree, slow down. That should have been onto the ball, obviously, but that's okay. Don't want to catch it on you, so I'm actually going to move away. Perfect. Okay, just a stun. Love a removal rather than a stun, but not to be. So what we do is we just make sure this catcher is always outside of fireball range from the thrower. This was not my best positioning either. I would have preferred this not to be a catcher because they're just going to 3-dice that with a mummy. That wasn't very clever. Need to slow down a bit. I'm already going too fast, which I do I think sometimes when I'm nervous for a game like playoffs. So yeah, regret already with that positioning slightly. Thanks, Ode. Just got a Necro tabletop team and I was thinking I need to buy Starfires. One look at Ivan, like he's insanely good. Yeah, he's really good. He's really, really good. I've seen him be extremely effective in tournaments as well. Space Cadet! Hey Space, thank you so much for the resub. A full year of Space Cadet subs, that's so generous. It'll be fine, elves are never punished. Sometimes punished. Does my opponent know what's... I'm wondering if they've messaged me, are they having a bug here? Oh, they've said the wizard activated and they didn't want it to. Don't know how to cancel. Right click. I think. Yeah, our opponent is trapped because they're trying. They don't want to. There you go. We've just saved them. They got stuck doing a fireball they didn't want to do. I was wondering why they were taking that long to think about it. It was be a very rowdy fireball to drop on turn one. You never know, but yeah, wouldn't have been my way of going for it. And clearly wasn't their way either. Good old Blood Bowl 3 UI, tripping people up again. What else might be the only team with a rowdy turn one fireball isn't always wrong? I mean, look, if you do it and high roll it, then it's obviously great. But you are looking for a high roll. The best fireball they could have done here would have been... I mean, I guess they could have got 3 players here with one of their own. Otherwise, it's 2 players, and you're just sort of hoping that it takes out a war dancer, which, look, it can happen, right? Like, it can happen. But it's definitely just asking for a high roll. Hey, Darkwalker. Is this a foul? It's a double rush for a foul if it is. No. Unless you're fouling with a positional, which I doubt. They have put tackle on it, though. Yes, no, exactly. Like, what you really want to do is to get the fireball. If you're going to fireball, you want there to be, ideally, multiple positionals underneath it. Oh, I hate playing into Wizard. I think I'm really bad at playing into a Wizard as well. I think, like, I genuinely don't play into it as well as I should. Okay, using those mummies to just trap elves, make me do those 2+ dodges early in the drive. That's smart. The tree is based, so we have got a hit with the tree there. The ball is safe at the moment. That's one good thing that we've got going on here. The Mighty Blow has not got an easy route to blitzing, which I'm sad about. Unless we just blitz the player that's on the tree, but that seems like a waste. Don't want to leave this here either. Like, the only blitz we can really do is come around here, but then that's going to involve dodging off tackle, which I'm not going to want to reroll, or I guess we could put you there. Guess we could put you there. Maybe that's okay. Maybe that is okay, because we can then bring you back as well. Just trying to use that mighty blow early and often, see if we can get lucky and get something off the pitch. I think is a sensible way to go about that. Keeping this set up here, again, what I'm looking at here is you can't fireball and get both of those, so you can only fireball one of them. And if you frog that, then we've got you to recover, is the thinking behind this. Okay, didn't fail the first dodge. Always love that. Didn't knock ourselves over with the tree, although we came pretty close to it. Definitely closer than I wanted to be to knocking ourselves over there. Okay. Bit of a tentative start. Like, for sure we would prefer to be chipping some players. Like, I know we're playing Wood Elves, but with the tree and the Mighty Bow War Dancer running around, you have got real chances to do some damage back, which is, especially on your offensive drive, can be such a help. More Bowl Addict. I've got a playoff game, Ferret. How to play this one? Okay, just push for them as well. Not greedy enough for the turn 2 reroll. It's all gently so far. Everyone's just having a little shoving match. I assume we're going to see the same thing again with these two mummies. Just marching on in, yeah. To base players, make me roll the dice. Mummies are a pain. Mummies are just really good, aren't they? It's almost like having a strength 5 player with no nega trait is quite good. Tackle on the War Dancer as well. Okay, I do like this positioning. They're using the guard well. They're using the tackle well. They're making life difficult for me. Making it really hard for me to hit those mummies. I mean, if I was feeling super rowdy, I could uphill try to use Juggernaut to shove that mummy onto the tree, but that is extremely rowdy. This is obviously a great trade for them as well, just trading a zombie for the tree. Do the same blitz as last time if you want to. Go after the white. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can't get back as far as I'd like. I wonder if we just have to let that be for a second. Kind of want to get the mighty bow back to the middle as well. Keeping it stuck over there isn't actually ideal for us. It's annoyingly good positioning. They've done a really nice job of making it a pain in the bum to get good blitzes. Okay, that's good. Got rid of something. Doesn't hurt. Also good. That was the most important one. And that ball is not as far away from that. I forgot that this was a ghoul in the middle of here. I was so busy counting the squares from that ghoul. Did not count the ones to this ghoul. So we need to be a little bit careful here. Because we probably have to put the reroll into this next dodge. Unless we just don't fail it. That's also a good strategy. Okay, so we're player up, that's good. It's only a zombie, but it's still one fewer undead on the pitch.
Did you know it's rumored that Spike magazine
3 trees in terms of tree rooting. We did a lot of tree rooting last night, so maybe we cleared that out the dice log. Goes for the hit on the catcher. Dodge is good skill. Are they going to get frustrated and roll a reroll here? Still early for a reroll, but they might. No, settles for the push. Telling ghouls and zombies apart is a little hard. I know what you mean. I do know what you mean. Like from here, those two models are not very distinct, are they? I mean, I don't know if it would help if I put the colours on. Still not. I mean, it helps a bit actually. Makes that a bit clearer, but I quite like having the team colours on, especially for playoffs. And my team is sufficiently different from theirs. That's the most important bit for that. Maybe a chance for a first mighty blow hit there. On a ghoul here. Because what we could do is... That's all of our movement though. Because you need to bring the assist in here, which you can do. No, you need to cancel that. Yeah, no, it's too much, isn't it? It's too much. It's too much. I think we should try this. Nice. That's good. That's doing a thing. Well, now we could dodge that out and go for this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still leaves us there without any extra movement though, which I'm not in love with. It's so like weird with the wizard because part of me wants to make a push now, and then part of me thinks, then we'll just get trapped somewhere with the wizard, which I don't want to. Ball is safe for now, anyway. I think we should go for the goal while we can. It's our first chance to hit a goal. And they are very nice to get rid of. Okay, just a KO, but the KO is still pretty good. What's the movement on the mummies like from here? They could get to that. But I think we maybe try to screen that rather than dodging it. Ball is still here. The ball definitely doesn't want to go to the sideline yet. So think we have to eat it. I don't want to, but I think we have to eat this one. It's going to give them an extra hit here, but... We're still early enough in the drive that with 3 rerolls, I don't want to give up any of my rerolls. Opponent's going to keep hold of that wizard a little longer. Gets that free hit. Obviously, couldn't avoid that if we were going to not re-roll the dodge. Okay, but GFI Injure T is strong. It kind of looks better, that one, than it is to say. Because it's Ginger Tea that we've misspelled as GFI Injure Tea. But saying GFI Injure Tea doesn't sound that much like Ginger Tea. It's been a long time since I've seen a tree move out that far outfield. Yeah, he's on a full rampage, isn't he? My brain went in a roller coaster. Necro team with no werewolves. That's brave. Or ghouls. What a moment. Yeah, definitely an undead team. Necro don't get these. Necro don't get these big pains in the bum. Doing a really nice job here, Masterful, I think, of keeping these central. So they've used them really well for pressure so far this turn. They haven't used the pressure, but they have still just got those mummies stood very centrally, not letting them get pulled apart. And they are going to get hit on the war dancer here. Obviously, we're not excited about. If they get a POW here, it's actually really bad because they're going to have to foul it. Maybe I had to roll the dodge here. Maybe I had to roll the dodge. Oh, you just knew it was going to be a POW, didn't you? As soon as I saw that lining up, I was like, yeah, this is a full POW. Yeah, and the foul from this zombie, 100%. I would Apo a KO, but not if it's about to get fouled. So yeah, we just have to do without that for the draw, for the half, and hope it comes back. Yeah, I would 100% Apo that if it wasn't about to get fouled for sure. Damn it, I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have positioned there. Oh well, did what we did. Hopefully we get it back later. Turn 5. We do need to start thinking at least a tiny bit about forward movement. Good news is we have got at least one mummy slightly off to the side here, so I think we take the space on this side. Okay. Tree. Oh my god, it's Tree's first casualty. It's taken until game 11, second round of playoffs. The Tree has done its first casualty of the entire lifetime. Well done, Tree. It's only taken 11 games for the Tree to do something. So that's really good. Reducing their player numbers, obviously, really good for us here. They could wizard this turn. they could wizard this turn. There's definitely a wizard there, but the problem is for them. They could wizard and they could maybe recover on this ghoul, but then what? Right? Like that ghoul is going to be all on its own. So I feel like it's like there, but it's not amazing. Nice that it didn't regen as well. I think they had 12 players to begin with, so actually like the numbers here are maybe meaningful. Like if they don't get these KOs back, they're going to be below 11 next half. They do have a keg, so it's less likely, but it's possible. Okay, just bringing that mighty bow across, double rush or single rush. Gets there, gets the POW. Gets the removal. Okay, well, shouldn't have talked about numbers. That's definitely not getting an Apo because that's just alignment. Ghoul comes across with a sidestep and a tackle. That's going to be a tricky one to move around. Oh, rushing mummy. Is that a snake? Oh, they did put the reroll in and it's snakes. Oh, okay. What can we do here? The ball's definitely going to come this way. Almost have to throw the ball this turn, but have to throw to a catcher if we do, and catches, as we've established, are quite good for zapping. We could try to 3-dice this ghoul on our blitz, which I do not hate. Problem is we know we're going to root if we try that. Other option is to try to hit this mummy, which I also don't hate, because now this one's down. If we do knock this one over, we suddenly have real options to get away from them. The problem is it's just such a player commitment. I think I'm going to do the greedy. See if we can murder this ghoul. Yeah. Kind of inevitable. Is it worth a reroll? No. Well, I called it. I knew what was going to happen and I did it anyway. So I guess I asked for that one. I need this. Unfortunately, I do need this. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Turning me on, turn 6. Probably have to let that go. Now they're going to use... Oh, flip off. Well, that's gone really badly. Those 2 ones were just really badly timed because now they can hit the bloody War Dancer as well. Shoot, that's really unraveled this situation quite a lot. I was feeling alright, even with the route, and then that has made it a lot worse. Maybe I had to reroll that, but then one reroll for the last 2 turns. Yikes. That was a really, really bad time to roll 2 1s. Ugh, this feels like it's on the cusp of unravelling here. Been a hard drive with that wizard, but I thought I was in an alright position, and now I feel very not. And we're now capped on 11 and maybe playing on 10 for the rest of the game if this KO doesn't come back. So really, really heavy swing on the 1 and then the injury. Suddenly everything is an injury. Oh yeah, okay, this is just unravelling, isn't it? This is what happens. You have a whole season that goes well, and then Blood Bowl just decides to laugh at you for a few turns and it's all gone. So we're now capped on 10 for the next, potentially more than, potentially an overtime game. We're capped on 10. And that's if we get our KO back, which we might not. And we're going to suffer more, right? Because there's going to be 2 lines of scrimmage with Mighty Blow against this. Horrendous set of injury rolls. But I don't think we're going to score here now because the wizard and this. And they haven't even done their blitz yet. Christ, they've got so many. So much value out of that last turn. Just absolutely ruined us. Come on, game. Like, let me do anything at all. Like, literally, like, let me do anything at all. Nope, it's a snake. That's GG. That's how it goes. That's how you lose a whole season in no time at all. Literally, like, playing a good game, giving yourself chances, and then the game just decides it's not, decides it's over. I can't stress how badly those dice have gone. Like, flipping one on the rush, which we re-rolled, and then another one on the dodge right afterwards, and then that's their turn, and then an injury into casualty gives them extra hit into a casualty, and then an immediate snake for us the next turn as well. Just like, what is that? 4 1s on 5 dice that just ends the game. 4 1s on 5 dice, but only high numbers on the casualty dice. Have to appo that. Have to. Not really a choice. But they're going to foul this War Dancer as well now, so we might have no War Dancer in the second half. What a effing dicing. Like, what a dumb dicing this has been. This gets fouled for 2 turns as well. It's not even 1 foul, right? Like, you can do that 2 turns in a row. Okay, they're not fouling. I don't know why they're not fouling. I would foul. Oh, this is such a sad way to end the season. This is now bugging. Really? Not allowed to do my pass? Fine. Not even allowed to do my throw. Lovely. Oh, forget, in all those ones, there was also the one on the route as well, right? So it wasn't even the ones that I said. There was an extra one on top of that. I just rolled like 6 ones and 7 dice. I literally rolled 6 ones and 7 dice. Ah, no, I guess the war dancer did a dodge. So yeah, we rolled 6 ones and 8 dice. Wicked. I had a feeling it was going to happen because we'd had good dice on the dodges early in the half when it didn't really matter. Like, you could afford to lose some of those. So I just knew that when we got to the important part of the half, everything was going to fail. And it did. Literally everything. Not sure why this is... Oh, okay. Probably having some UI issues with the foul. We just had UI issues, didn't we, trying to throw that pass, so there's maybe something's bugging out a bit. Our opponent says they're switching to a hotspot. They don't know if they're having some Wi-Fi issues. And that is dead, because it's not appearing on the thing. Well, it's KO'd anyway. So we've got both war dancers 50-50 to play in the second half.
Did you see that, Bob? I know what was stabbing you.
Okay, I think we got both war dancers back. That's something. Send-off does mean they're on 10 as well. But they've still got the wizard. I mean, this is still pretty hopeless. But we will try. We will try such as we can. Don't like putting catches there, but I don't think I have a choice. Have to protect the one turner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, they got theirs back as well. So all the KOs came back for both teams. So it's 10 on 10 to start, but 3 Mighty Blow hits on the line coming up. No choice but to try hard and believe enough. I believe in my elf. I don't believe in these dice. After that last 2 turns of just absolutely brutal high rolling by my opponent and low rolling by me, it's hard to feel confident. But having 2 war dancers back does at least give you some sort of possibilities, right? It would have been dire if we didn't have those, but at least having those means there's some idea we can try. If we'd at least got rid of that, it would feel very different, but we didn't. That's the problem. Like, they've still got the wizard. Just whenever they want to. Boo, even that's good for them. Yeah, there goes my other hope that maybe they just fail some pickups. Not having a good time. Not having a good time at all with these dice. Like, Masterful's played well. I did say like several times that half I thought they did the positioning well, but it just feels like what was an interesting game suddenly became a not interesting game because the dice just decided it wasn't going to be. Okay, at least they didn't go off. But it's still to come. Yeah, I'm going to go for 3 dice here, I guess. Certainly can. Ball is not very safe at the moment. Yeah, that makes it a bit safer. They could have gone for the fireball there with those 2 war lances underneath it. It's not actually like a very good odds play to get what you want, but the high roll is incredible, obviously, if you just remove both war lances. Okay, rooted but stood up. That's good, because that means probably they're going to have to knock it down again, so that will unroot it. There is just the 4+ leap for 1 dice. I don't think we're there yet. I think we're probably just in the realm of hit a zombie and try to stay available. Fine. Not good, but fine. Thank you for the follow, whoever that was. block. I mean, this almost certainly does get knocked down again, but at least we made them use it. Gets us done.
Stomping on the player's neck with those stubby boots.
Okay. Didn't need the assist on that, but I guess maybe you just want to move that up anyway. Okay, I was going to say, that needs to come into the cage. I mean, there's a 1 dice. No, there isn't. It's red dice because of the guard mummy, isn't it? Oh, it's stunned. I was trying to get that up and it can't. For obvious reasons. Yeah, we're probably not. We're just going to take a red dice.
A good coach always uses the right player, right
Random mistake dodge animation. At some point we're going to have to try something. We're just trying to see if there's a way we could create something better than what we've got. Lionhouse, I'm only just reading that now, but do be careful with backseating. No backseating in a Rebbl playoff game.
Cabal Vision HD comes with a range of new features. These see your instruction
I was looking at chain push that turn. I did think about them. I didn't see one that I thought was worth it. But yeah, please be careful with backseating in a game. In a Rebbl playoff game. What happened to my pin? I pinned something earlier and it's gone. That's weird. They've used this really well. Like, I have to give them like credit for that. Like, all game they've used that really well. Like the guard tackle combination to make my life awkward. So there is just a 1 dice on this. Like, that's just available from here. Which I think I'm probably going to try, to be honest. We're looking for a 6, but if we base here, then we just have 1 dice on the ball. Wasn't going to reroll anything, but maybe a skull. Skull's like, well, I suppose both down the same. Just because we're giving up so many hits here. Wouldn't have rerolled a push. Which is what we end up with. I have to say, I do not like that play by my opponent letting me have that, but didn't get anything for it, so I guess it worked for them. As many things are. Like, yeah, just giving me a hit, even if it's looking for a 6+, I think that's a risk they didn't need to take on. I think my dice in general have been pretty terrible since about turn 7, to be honest, Practicals. No. I think pretty much everything's been bad for the last 4 or 5 turns. I'm hoping that at some point late in this game it can turn back around again, but yeah, I don't feel like I've been lucky. Okay, no, not down there is good at least. Take the wrestle, okay. It's the ghoul on the floor, but I guess means you can bring the zombie in to cover the cage a bit. There's definitely place on here. So I think what I like here is, don't like have to dodge this first, but dodge this first, and we leap in here, push. Oh, that's the side step. Does that change anything? Second one's going to be a red dice. If I hit here and push you into there, we can get the second one's going to be red dice regardless, but that's what Juggernaut Frenzy's for. And we could end up getting a Mighty Blow tackle hit here, so I think we just go for this. It's a 1 dice into red dice Juggernaut push. Looking to hit from here. Push, push. And the reason you go for this is because it's a situation where if it works, we actually can get far with it. Like, we can really get the ball away. So I think it's time. It's a 3+ leap in. Alright, do it from there.
Not everyone can jump.
Okay. Don't know if they know they've got to choose this. I missed him. Oh. Oh, hang on. Sorry. That was my bad. Okay. Alright, so where do we want to push to? If we push to here, then we've got the 2 dice right away, but we're scattering this way. Whereas if we push to here, I think we can have even more fun. Potentially. This will get us better push direction on the ball when we hit it. Oh, I'm going to have to dodge to make this a 2 dice. Oh, I hate it. Ah! After all that. After all sodding that. Boo. Oh my god, after all that we cast our thrower. Brilliant. Absolutely magic. I really feel like I've done good things that turn and we're not going to get any reward for it at all.
Maybe you can see what
Like, if we just get that power, we've even got a catcher free, we are gone. Like, we're gone, we have that thrower to screen it. Like, we are gone. But instead, have a dead thrower. So now even the 1 turn, which we only have 1 reroll for, looks even less likely. Fuck these dice, honestly. I feel like I'm really trying bloody hard here to fight uphill. And I feel like I'm doing things that are good. Like, even that last hit, I understand you could have taken the hit a turn, a thing before, and the way the dice law goes means, well, we would have got the power, but by doing this hit, we meant that even the push direction was good. We could guarantee it wasn't going to scatter to them. No magnet hands, nothing to worry about. Like, we really had lined that up in a way that was good.
If I had a gold crown for every player I've seen lying on the field during my career, well, I could start my own team. I only need 1 million gold.
Front of this cage doesn't look very close, does it? Maybe we'll have one more chance at it. Maybe. Oh, fuck off! Like, actually fuck off with powering every single time. We had 2 dice on that again. Oh, fuck off. Like, if that's not a power, we can push that out of the way, 2 dice on the ball again. We've probably still just got to go for it on the 1 dice now, but really fuck off with these dice. Just bailed out again. Jeez. I think we've just got to go for the 1 dice. I haven't got enough players to do anything cleverer. We could hit this. We could do the hard dodge here, 4+, and then we'd get ourselves a 2 dice later. But it starts with a hard 4+. I guess, well, hang on. I guess if I could kick that out, we could get an assist in on this side. Do we do it as a red dice, or we have to cancel that to make it a 1 dice? Goes red dice into a 1 dice. Make it red dice into a 2 dice at least. Then stand you up. So he doesn't give me great recovery, but we get 2 dice on it. It's got to be that. It's just got to be. Come on, game. Like, actually let me roll anything successful. It's still bad, right? Like, even after that, it's still bad because we've got now no rerolls for the whole game. You gotta stand up. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Drop the fireball. Okay, fireball's whiffs. That's good. That's something. No rerolls though. Like, there's no rerolls makes this almost impossible. We had to roll 8 dice to knock that ball down with tackle. Okay, at least that keeps. Okay, it doesn't keep you there, but doesn't it get the power either? That's good. It's looking like it might be tricky for them to recover this turn, which might give us 1 turn of trying to get it away. It's famous last words. I shouldn't say that because you know what's coming now. They're just going to roll a 6 pickup, aren't they? Okay, doesn't fall over. Yeah, that's the right thing to do, isn't it? But it's for that. It's only a 3+ pickup. Wish I had some more sidestep. Oh, we're not picking up? What? Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, there's a chance here now, and that feels almost worse because now there's a chance. is the play here. Hit that. If we get a power, we get 2 dice there, and then we've got a 3+ pickup. Don't think we're going to be able to move that, so we're going to have to try the 3+ pickup. Is it blitz and pickup? Because if we get it, then at least it's on blodge. Or is it try to pick up on the catcher and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it's blitz and pick up. Well, no, I suppose this way if I fail the pickup. Can I undo the blitz? Oh my god. No. No. Fuck you, game. Oh my god. Sorry. That was... They've taken my blitz because I haven't... Because I was thinking and I clicked over there. Oh my god. Well, we got the ball. Got it less well than we would have done, but we've got it. Sorry, that was a hard swear that time, but I am pissed, as you can imagine. Okay, that's a 1. I think this now dodges, tries to be more screen on it. Sorry for the hard swear. That was an angry swear. So if we stand you up, and then, yeah, it's a 3+ dodge off tackle anyway, so we might as well try the leap. Sorry, that was a proper swear, guys. That was a proper swear. We have got that out. I guess that's as good as we're going to get right now. Stupid, flippin', stinking, hateful game. Sorry. I was just trying to work things out for myself. And then sodding UI. Hard to score, but not impossible. If they most want to stop me scoring, probably that's the player they should hit. If they most want to get the ball back, then I think you engage with this and try to get the tackle around the back. So yeah, it depends which way they see it as going. That not falling over right away definitely helps. Makes the sack play much harder. I'm sorry for eating start. Oh my god. I was very tilted a second ago. I mean, I'm still trying to untilt myself, but yeah. This is my scoring threat. I would hit this. Honestly, at this point, if you'd got the power, then maybe I would have gone for the ball. But I think now I would hit this. Oh, they're going for the ball, going for the hard dodges. Makes the hard dodge number 1. Fails the second one. They've got there. 2 dice on the ball. Doesn't get it. It's overtime still to come. Double skulls it. Well, now whatever happens, no one's got rerolls for overtime. And that's an injured ghoul. Wow. Okay. All right. That's a big swing. Huge, like, going for all the rerolls there. I don't hate going for the ball. It's aggressive, but I don't hate it. But I think that last reroll with overtime still to come, because it's still not like most likely that I score here, I don't think. Like, you can get into scoring range by doing 2 rushes. You can dodge, and then you still need rushes to get into scoring range. I think we need to blitz this. They can still score, so I need to not be an idiot here. Like, I need to keep my ball at least, like, sort of protected. This is the player they can score with. Oh man, this all feels so stressful, like so easy to get wrong. What I'd like to do is base that, and I could just blitz with this one to free it up. I don't have enough players. Don't have enough players to do what I want. If we stand that up, that at least cancels one of them. So then I guess we need 2 assists in front. Okay, that makes the ball feel a little bit safer. Fine. Push you onto the tree. That's a scoring threat. And we need 2 rushes on this for this to be a scoring threat. We don't get. So we've just got the 1 scoring threat. So they can hit with wrestle. Oh my god. I mean, they could go aggressive again, try to hit the ball, recover it here and win, but I think at this point I would definitely just be looking to sack the scoring threat. If I was in their shoes, it's the only one I've got. Yeah. They get it, full pow. Don't die. Not in range. Dang it. I don't want overtime. I don't want it to come down to coin toss. Oof. Now we're down another player as well. Is there any world we could push this into range? Problem is that's the best one for pushing. We'd have to fill... hit from here. Fill 2 squares here, 2 squares there. Oh my god. It's too much. It's too much. I think we're better off trying to hurt things. Well, that's not going to hurt anyone. Maybe we can get rid of their ball carrier. Can I make this a 3 dice? Three, 4, 5. No, so we still maybe 2 dice win it on 6. Please, please, dead ghoul, dead ghoul. Well, they've got a keg, so it's only a 1 in 6 chance of being a injured ghoul, removed ghoul, but we'll try. So Rebbl overtime rules is golden goal. First team to score wins. That's that. There's no. There's only one team to score wins, and that's that. So winning the coin toss is kind of everything here. Oh, flip off. They won both coin tosses as well. 2 out of 2 on the coin tosses. Fuck. This feels really unfair. Feels really unfair to me. What can I do? Gotta put the 1 turn here now. The war dance to the team at this point. We've lost both coin tosses. Oh, there's so many chances there. Like, if the war dancer doesn't fall down, if we get our second scoring threat into range by rolling a GFI, if we win the coin toss. Okay, so rush is a -1 for them this drive. Oh no, it's not. It's the one where they've just reduced one player. Well, it's no rerolls by Bull, so now we just gotta hope they roll some fails. Some double skulls or something. That's the hope now.
There's only one word to say. I should probably say something meaningful to all our Cabal Vision viewers. Think of his splat.
Come on, you spent all your rerolls greedily. Have something go wrong. All those greedy rerolls. Punishment, please, Nuffle. Damn it. Not good. Really not good. Okay, going backwards, being cautious.
I certainly wouldn't like to find myself sandwiched between those two giants.
If we don't... Yeah, we stand firmer, don't we? Because zombies got uphill. So Rebbl overtime rules are golden goal, first team to score wins, but it is also, if I defend successfully, then I win. So if it stays 0-0, there's no kicks. I think it's unlikely to stay 0-0, but just should say that so everyone knows the score. Okay, something. Every removal helps at this point. Should have not taken it. Let them roll the double skull. Thanks for the raid, Christopher. I'm sorry, I'm very tense right now. I've had an extremely tilting game here, which we're still fighting on in, trying to win in overtime, but it has felt at times like we've been pushing hard uphill into some of these dice. So I'm sorry I didn't catch the raid when you came in, but I hope you had a good stream. Really, just need them to fail something, like without the rerolls here. I need something to go wrong for them. Okay, so I guess we're blitzing catcher with this then, if we're positioning there. Oh, I'm so annoyed about taking this block now. I wish I hadn't. Like, at least the bow stand does something, right? But the double skulls is really bad. The problem is if you don't take it, like they've got block on the player to hit it with, right? So it's just very likely they knock you down next turn. Makes it a 3 dice smart. Gets pow. Doesn't get the removal, but stun's pretty big at this point. So there's a 3+1 dice. Probably not good enough yet. I want to base up the back of the cage and make them roll these dice. Maybe. I don't want to be rushes. I think we've got to keep the tackle back. It's too important. Need you to fail something, Masterful. Need you to roll some skulls. Not skulls. Oh, come on, a course it's a full POW. Of course it's a full POW. Imagine if it wasn't a POW sometimes.
Oh dear. I hope that player has written a will.
Players can barely speak, Jim, let alone write. You should know. You've entered into the know-how.
I think that's a fine choice for the next tour. What's your take?
I agree, Jim. You're in this fix. That's the player needs.
It reminds me of the famous story of Nurgling and the Great Unclean. But this time, no miracles.
I think I can't even blitz this time, can I?
I've played on this pitch before, Jim. We lost. Lost the ball, and couldn't find it under a big pile of corpses. From behind.
So ball carrier blitz. Double skull on the ball carrier blitz would be nice. Double skull on the ball carrier blitz could make things a lot better for us. No, not going for that. Maybe a wrestle blitz? Like, I assume they're hitting the sword dancer at the front, but I don't know. Just going for the mighty bow. Hoping to roll a power, not getting it, that's good. Following up. Huh. Okay. Oh, I just wish I had a reroll. We've got 3+ for 1 dice on the board again. Fuck you. Seriously. Could try this 1 dice if we get the POW. We have a hit on the board as well. Oh, we don't. We've blocked our own bloody way. Oh, that was dumb. Like, even if we power it, we're not going to have a path onto the ball. That's good. Now we can 2-dice this. Okay, some pressure. Do not like basing this at all, but again, I was just thinking about like stopping them from moving forward. Every turn we stop them from moving forward, we put more pressure on their drive. Like every turn they don't advance, they're starting to feel more stress about we've got to get into scoring range. So that's why I wanted to base here. I wish that didn't have block. I would have been much happier basing that if it didn't have block, but I'd also be much happier about everything if the tree hadn't rooted, because the tree would have based 3 players there, which would have been incredible. But tree did not want to share my vision of how the game should go. Yeah, I mean, that was always likely. Okay, not armor break is good. Where's the ball going? We're just dodging backwards. Can I just block and trust guard? I mean, that kind of works too, doesn't it? Oh, just dodge off the tree. How's the chain push looking here? That goes there. I don't think we go for it. Good. Bow, full power, and full badly hurt. Still waiting for this dice fail. No reroll undead. Still waiting for you to just fail absolutely anything on this drive, please. Oh, that is spicy, putting it on the tackle. Oh, that's annoying.
Balls would struggle to dodge.
That's really annoying. I actually think I could have got a 1 dice on the ball there if it wasn't for that. It's in range with double GFI. Are we just hitting that? Or are we taking the red dice? Oh, fuck off. We've rolled 2 snakes in this overtime. We've had a double skull and a double 1. And they have not failed a thing. I've dropped a lot of F-bombs today. I'm sorry. But like, this is such a sad way to lose. We're fighting so damn hard. We are fighting so damn hard for this. Like, I'm really, really bloody trying here to do everything I can. I feel like I've played a good game. I don't know. I'm sure there are things I could have done better.
Great game so far.
This could get interesting.
Doesn't get the POW. So I guess they won't go for this turn unless they're doing the aggressive play. 4+3+. If they want to do it this turn, 4+3+ with a dodge. Yeah, they aren't. Yeah, okay. Thought they were for a second. Okay, I think we've just got to go for it now, which is try to hit that uphill, and then that could give us it on the ball. That's one. No. That's it, GG, unless they double skull. I just didn't have enough players to do anything else. And they can do this with 3 dice. Fuck. Oh, I'm actually gushed about this one. I really feel like I played this better than my opponent. I'm sorry, that's mean to say, but I do. I feel like I played that game really well. And it just doesn't matter. After all that, after 24 turns.
What team is missing its best player?
I'm gutted. I'm absolutely gutted. This is the most gutted I've been about a Blood Bowl game in ages. I'm not messing around here. Like, the Rebbl rules are golden goals, so once they score them, it's over. That's the most gutted I've been about a Blood Bowl game in forever. Like, genuinely, absolutely gutted about that one. I really wanted to try and go all the way with this team. I feel like there's not much more I could have done. I mean, my offensive drive just rolled 1,000 ones to unravel from quite a good position, and not only to unravel, but to put me behind the 8 ball for the whole game because of the casualties that happened at the end of that drive. You know, worked so effing hard to turn them over on defense, got it, and then some super aggressive reroll used by my opponent to go down to 0 rerolls, and then we have a chance to score at the end of turn 16. Our one scoring threat, if they don't knock down, which with Wrestle is like a 55%, then we have our scoring threat. If we roll a 2+, then we have a second scoring threat because we had the catcher trying to get into range as well. If we win the coin toss, I think we win. But instead, in overtime, we rolled a double skull and we rolled a snake, both of which massively helped our opponent, who didn't roll any fails with their rerolls gone. Like, it really sucks. Like, it really, really sucks to lose that way. It really sucks. It really sucks. That's just what it is. Oh well. I mean, well played, Masterful. I really don't want to be like a dick about Masterful. Masterful played a lot of that game really, really well. I mostly just disagreed with their reroll use at the end of the game. I think that was maybe desperation, thinking they'd going to throw it away, but I think they could have kept those rerolls for overtime. But it turned out they didn't need them in overtime because I was the only one who was going to fail anything. So yeah, that is sadly the end of the Rebbl run. I'm gutted. I'm genuinely gutted. I'm not going to get over this one for a while, I don't think, because I thought we had a chance with this team. I thought we could take it all the way. It was almost certainly my best chance to get to the NAF tournament, which now I don't get to play in. So yeah, it just sucks. And sometimes life sucks, but that's the end of this one. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you've enjoyed the run. I'm sorry it had a sad ending. We will bring this team back in Rebbl next season. We will redraft it. But right now we're just gutted.